66 million years ago, Earth belonged to giants. Dinosaurs ruled every corner of the planet, from burning jungles to endless plains. But beneath their feet, hidden among roots and shadows, tiny warm-blooded creatures were quietly waiting for their chance to rise. For 150 million years, these titans reigned supreme. A single step from a Tyrannosaurus could shake the earth. Yet somewhere in the darkness, our distant ancestor, a trembling, fur-covered survivor, watched in silence, unaware it carried the future in its fragile body. For an instant, the predator's gaze met the mammal's eyes. Then the giant moved on, leaving behind what would become the seed of humanity. How could something so small, so vulnerable, one day inherit a world forged by monsters? The answer begins in the shadows, the Mesozoic era, a time when reptiles dominated every ecosystem. Our ancestors lived in the margins, nocturnal and cautious. They survived not through strength, but through adaptation, warm blood, quick instincts, and the ability to eat almost anything that could be chewed. While Triceratops clashed in open plains, our ancestors mastered the art of invisibility. Each night, they scurried through leaf litter, hiding in burrows, digging deep into soil when danger approached. They had learned the secret that giants never could, how to stay unnoticed. Then, from the black ocean of space, destiny arrived. What first appeared as a bright star was an asteroid more than 10 kilometers wide. It raced toward Earth at unimaginable speed, carrying with it both destruction and the spark of a new beginning. When it struck the Yucatan Peninsula, the explosion unleashed energy equal to billions of atomic bombs. Forests ignited instantly. Tsunamis rose like mountains. Shockwaves circled the globe, and in hours, the age of dinosaurs began to crumble forever. Darkness fell. Ash and rock filled the atmosphere, blocking the sun for years. The temperature plummeted. Plants died, oceans chilled, and food chains collapsed. For the great reptiles, whose size demanded abundance, survival became impossible. 80% of life vanished. But in the soil, the small and the silent endured. Warm-blooded mammals, hidden underground, survived the chaos. Their burrows shielded them from heat, cold, and hunger. When the fires above faded, these humble creatures emerged into a world reborn in silence. Their small bodies required little food. Their adaptable diets allowed them to feed on roots, insects, and decay. Every trait that once seemed weak had become a weapon for survival. In the absence of giants, the age of the small had begun. The Paleocene dawned. Ferns reclaimed the charred landscape. From the ashes, mammals rose. Freed from reptilian rule, they multiplied rapidly, filling empty niches. Evolution accelerated, creating new forms: herbivores, predators, climbers, each exploring a world waiting to be reimagined. Within 100,000 years, the Earth looked different. New species thrived. The first ancestors of horses, whales, and elephants appeared. The planet of reptiles was turning into a planet of fur, milk, and curiosity. The mammals had inherited the Earth. Among them, a special lineage found its place in the trees. These were the first primates, agile, bright-eyed creatures evolving in lush forests filled with fruit and flowers. Living above the ground would soon change everything about how they thought and moved. Life in the canopy demanded precision. Hands evolved to grasp branches. Thumbs became opposable. Eyes turned forward for depth and focus. The brain expanded, growing more complex. Intelligence itself was being shaped by leaves, light, and the rhythm of survival. Over millions of years, these tree dwellers diversified. Some stayed among the branches, others ventured to the forest floor. And in Africa, a changing climate forced one group to step out from the trees, to walk upright and see the horizon for the first time. Walking on two legs freed their hands. The same hands that once clung to branches could now shape tools, carry food, and tend fire. A new kind of intelligence was emerging, one capable not just of survival, but of understanding its own existence. From trembling mammal to toolmaker, the line is unbroken. Every adaptation, warm blood, quick thought, steady hands, was forged in catastrophe. The asteroid's fire didn't just destroy the dinosaurs. It cleared the path for the birth of consciousness itself. Without that day of destruction, we would never have existed. The extinction of the dinosaurs wasn't an end, it was an opportunity. From death came diversity, from chaos, creation. The fall of one world gave rise to the next. Earth became a planet of mammals, creatures defined by care, by warmth, by memory. From burrows to huts, from hiding to firelight, each generation carried within it the story of survival written in the dust of that ancient cataclysm. The greatest extinction in Earth's history became the foundation of our future. What began as the end of giants became the rise of minds. Life had reinvented itself, choosing resilience over strength, intelligence over power. Sometimes evolution favors not the strongest, but the smallest, the ones who adapt, who endure, who wait patiently in the dark until the storm has passed. Our ancestors were those patient survivors. Their courage was persistence itself. Every heartbeat in your chest carries that legacy. The rhythm of survival echoes through time. From the tiny mammals beneath the dinosaurs' feet to the humans who now study their bones and tell their story to the stars. The dinosaurs ruled through dominance. We inherited through endurance. Theirs was an age of power. Ours became an age of awareness. The difference lies not in strength, but in the ability to change when the world collapses. From extinction came awareness. From fire came thought. The day the dinosaurs died was not the end of life, it was its reinvention. The smallest creatures on Earth carried the spark that would one day look back and remember. Each adaptation, warm blood, shelter, curiosity, was a thread woven into the tapestry of evolution. Step by step, generation by generation, the fragile became the fearless, and the unnoticed became the architects of a new age. If not for that asteroid, the world would still belong to giants. Instead, it belongs to the descendants of creatures too small to fight, but wise enough to endure. We are their legacy, the children of survival. The story of how we defeated the dinosaurs isn't one of war, but of timing, luck, and endurance. It's proof that even in destruction, life finds a way to begin again. When you look at the night sky, remember, the rock that ended the dinosaurs was born among those same stars. Destruction and creation are twins, two sides of the same cosmic breath. From that collision came us. From silence, speech. From darkness, light. The same universe that ended their reign gave us the mind to wonder why. And so, the end of their world became the dawn of ours. From dust and fire, life rose again, smaller, wiser, and destined to remember the day the giants fell. But survival was only the beginning. In the frozen darkness ahead, our ancestors would face a challenge no creature had ever conquered before. The power to transform night into day. The power to hold the sun in their hands. The story continues, With a spark,